I don't love having to go to specials, but music is fun, and it's probably the favorite for me because, one, you're not running around in circles doing push-ups whenever you're not quiet, and jumping jacks.
I didn't really want to have to do 10 hours of off-campus PE, and I didn't want to have to do athletics because I'm not good with any sports involving a ball. So I was very excited when they offered dance. Dance also helps me in band too because it helps me understand the music in a different way.
I also learned some history behind some stuff. Like when we're learning about the Star Spangled Banner, we learned about a little bit of history behind why that song was written.
I love learning new music. I love being challenged musically as well.
Instruments. I love playing instruments.
The xylophone and metallophone, and that helps because I kind of want to be a percussionist when I go, because I want to be in a band.
And we're all playing a separate piece of our music, but it's one song. But we're all focusing on different measures and different parts. At our school, we have section leaders, so you have to be a leader. Every week, there's a new section leader of your instrument. Leadership is a big part of it.
The discipline to practice and to get to learn stuff. A lot of the stuff you have to learn your music on your own, especially once you get into high school. And it's what's expected of you, and it gives you these skills on how to learn something and how to break it down step by step. It's very good for music, but it's also really good for pretty much anything else that you want to learn in life.
And I still have a job and homework, and you kind of just learn how to micromanage everything you've got going on. And it really does help because it trains you for the real world, because the real world is busy. I've definitely learned how to take care of myself as I'm almost an adult now, and theater's been a really big part of that.
Theater is just super helpful, especially since I've been diagnosed with ADHD. It's been helpful for me to move around a lot, and theater is something that also helps you to learn how to be calm. Everyone's friendly, and it's also very fun.
I play volleyball. I'm also a cheerleader. I do basketball, soccer, and choir. The similarities are everyone has a different part, but you have to come together to make it work because no setter is going to be digging every ball, but also, no hitter is going to be able to do anything without the setter. Similarly to a soprano has a great voice, but without the alto, there's no harmony.
But now that I'm doing choir and I have more songs to sing, it just makes me feel so much more comfortable to sing.
It is teaching me how to use my voice better and give more confidence for when I'm speaking. And that gave me the confidence to try out for the solo act in one of our performances in December, and I got the part. Which is exciting.
My stage fright is just not a thing anymore because I've had the opportunity to learn and grow in choir at school. This is my third year in Esprit, and it's always felt like family.
I've always seen music, especially from orchestra, as that universal language that kind of helps me connect with other people. It has that community, and they've kind of become my own family.
I think more than half of our people in mariachi don't know Spanish, and they're not Hispanic. And it is genuinely like a family. I could probably text any of them at midnight, and they'd probably respond. And that's that big benefit you get, and it's a huge support system for you. Me personally, I don't speak Spanish either, and that's one way I quickly learned how to speak Spanish is through music. And my mom, she doesn't speak any Spanish. And the other day, there was an ice cream man who came by, and I was like, oh, why don't we get ice cream? And I started speaking in Spanish, and she was like, when did you learn Spanish? And I was like, oh, mariachi.
What I love most about being in Folklorico is probably bonding with the team, getting to know everyone. The music is there, but you're putting on the show. My little sister, she's like, you look so pretty. I want to be like you. I want to move like you. And I'm like, you're going to be better than me. I'm going to teach you all these steps. So by the time you get there, you're going to be better than me. You're going to be one of the best. I feel like if I wouldn't have joined Folklorico, I would have still been that shy person. I would have been well, I'm doing my job. This is my homework. I'm doing my homework, and that's all. I'm not going back to being that shy girl. I will be confident now.
I love having a common ground with other people who enjoy what I do. You never know who your next friend's gonna be.
I have friends in totally different pools of our whole school just because of theater.
I found myself within the art magnet. I struggled a lot in school with my dyslexia, and art was a form of communicating my thoughts and being able to write on a piece of paper that's not just about words. You really get to know yourself through the pencil, and you really get to know yourself through mediums that you love and that you take care of.
Just getting to learn about different artists and getting to work with other kids my age who are also interested in art is really nice. I really just like using a pencil on a paper, and my favorite thing to draw is
portraits. The process is like the best part because that's when you really get to see how a blank canvas can just turn into something incredible.
I look up to my teachers every single day for what they have given me. I just got into UTD for art. I'm very excited about it.
As a senior, I was really excited for this year's show, because it's our last chance to do something cool. It feels so awesome and so cool when you're standing up there, especially when you're conducting, and you throw down a downbeat and just like a wall of sound comes flying back at you.
All that energy that people bring to you is so positive, so energetic, so pure.
When we're playing a Christmas song and it's cold around the air and the vibes are really good.
Just starting all the way back in 6th grade to where I am now, I've gotten so many different skills on, how I should be practicing, how to learn music.
I got out of my comfort zone.
It's also improved my memory.
Organizational skills for sure, because theater is hectic.
Learned a lot of good work ethic skills.
Persistence, multitasking,
Working as a team, working with others.
Also, in theater, you do learn eloquence. It's easy to have a conductive conversation, or maybe if you want to start your own business, that's especially helpful.
It's also helped me with counting and timing.
patience.
Being present in the moment.
Very good life skills for jobs that don't even have to do with performing arts.
I am in band and orchestra. When I was younger, like back in elementary school, I went to a different district. Once we moved, my mom really wanted us to be in RISD because there's so many opportunities.